We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017. Between the Boston live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So he sets him down swinging. Xander Bogaerts goes down for the first out of the game. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Reynolds is there to take it now, and Young is gone on just 1 pitch.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A runner on first with 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. On the move again from first. Now he'll bluff it to first and fire back to third. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David
in there, and it's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. The runner scores from second. Ready now, Justin Turner. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Here's Mark Reynolds. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Hard liner toward short. In there, a base hit. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. Into the box, number 35. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he takes ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he is out on the tag. So digging in now, Tyler Anderson. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He singled his last time up. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll get in there safely. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Standing in, Chris Taylor. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time for the third out, but it. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Hanley Ramirez goes quietly leading off the second. Eduardo Nunez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Number 3.
Sandy Leon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Pitch is high. The throw. The tank from Forsythe, and they get him at second base. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Rick Porcello. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rick Porcello.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And the throw is in time. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop. Xander.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The center fielder, Chris Young.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. A base hit in his first trip. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Betts is going to turn for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB.
And this ball hits the first base bag. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Pedroia is on his way home. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love
a swing and a miss? That retires the side. And standing in, number 35.
Left fielder, number 35.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Young. One down. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. To short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Now batting
at the plate,
catcher,
Jonathan Lucroy. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now batting, Tyler Anderson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to sell.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Eduardo Nunez.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sandy Leon. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Stepping into the box, Rick Porcello. Roberto Lorenz will be summoned now to be the pitcher. Brock Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding.
And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit out toward second. From his knees. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Henry Owens answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for. From the starter.
Owens.
David Dahl is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Young is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ichiro Suzuki will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Young is under it, and he makes the catch. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Xander Bogaerts.
In the air to straightaway right. Ichiro moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Chris Young. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one will get this one. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the fifth. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass, as the inning is at the plate. Justin Turner. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The first baseman,
here's Mark Reynolds. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez.
Leading off for
He
Boston.
struck out twice
First
thus
baseman,
far, so we'll see if he can
Hanley
fare any better
Ramirez.
here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The
Digging
batter,
in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart.
Swihart.
He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
2-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So stepping in.
Pitcher number 60, Henry Owens. Your
Jackie
attention,
Bradley
please.
Jr. will look for
Bench
some
hitting for
2 out.
Boston,
And that
number
Colorado
19,
bullpen comes to life
Jackie
now with a lefty
Bradley
and a right-hander
Jr.
up to throw. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Tyler
attention,
Thornburg
please.
enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
pitching for
bottom
the
of the
Red Sox,
6th.
Number 47.
Digging in to try it
Tyler
again.
Thornburg.
Logan Forsythe.
A defensive
A
change
hit
for
in
the
2
Red Sox.
tries so far.
Now playing right
Ball 1.
field.
That's that
Number
controversial
53.
pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the
defensive change for the
book,
Red Sox.
but it's not a strike in
Now
baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Number 23.
Ball 2.
Blake Swihart.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now
In
batting,
is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for
Jonathan
2 in the ball game.
Lucroy.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Tyler Anderson. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Bogarts on the move. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogarts now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Xander Bogarts.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. One man is
the center fielder, Chris Young.
Chris Russin comes on to pitch here with
pitching for the Rockies, number 52, Chris Russin.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taylor has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Addison Reed gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Addison,
and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 2 for 3 thus far, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Dahl rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. Here's Ichiro now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Dahl. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Next for the Red Sox. Left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Taylor. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Forsythe has it. A flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. Craig Kimbrell is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
46.
Digging in, number 35. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready now, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And there to handle it is Ichiro, 1 away. At the plate, Craig Kimbrell. Mitch Moreland will move into the arm.
For Boston, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Pat Neshek gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies.